John Kennedy here, marketing manager for Diamondback Bikes. We are at Dirt Demo in Boulder City, Nevada, and we're going to go through a few bikes today. We're going to start off here with the Mason. This is somewhat introduced last year at Interbike, but it's now in full production due to the demand and the impact that we made at the show last year. This bike's a little bit unique in that it's got a nice slack 66.5 degree head tube angle, 140 mil Fox fork on the front of that, keep it nice and plush, nice sloping top tube for good standover clearance, 16 3/4 inch rear stays, makes the bike super agile and snappy on the trail. We are offering this in a complete, as you see here, and then as a frame only as well. Here we've got the Mission Pro. The Mission series has two models available for 2013. We've got the standard Mission and then the Mission Pro. And the Pro is a little bit swankier than the Mission. Same frame, same geometry, everything. Just a different component package, you know, to get to a particular price point. But we've kept this relatively the same as last year. Spec is almost the same. We got an X9 XO drivetrain on this guy. The race face carbon crankset on there. Are running a dual ring on this one. 160 up front and rear, Easton wheels on this guy, and this is really kind of geared towards your all-mountain rider. It's a pretty typical 6-inch bike and a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. Not in production yet, but it very well could be in the near future. We're kind of debuting this. We actually debuted this back in July, but it's a project that we're moving forward with right now. This is the Mason full suspension. It's kind of got its inspiration from our Mason hardtail platform, and the goal of this is really to kind of target your all-mountain sort, 29 rider. Not a lot of these out there, but we wanted to do a little bit longer travel, 29-inch bike with some slacker angles. Really good for that northwest riding. It's got a 67-degree head tube angle on it, running 140 front and rear. This is not spec on this bike. As I said, it's kind of a sample bike, and we haven't come up with spec or pricing on this thing yet. But we are moving forward with the project. Our pro rider, DF5 rider Eric Porter, this is his favorite bike, and he's been product testing this for about a year. So we're eager to bring this to market. We think it's going to be a real hit, and there's a lot of attention being paid to it right now. So kind of keep your ear to the ground, and hopefully we'll have this thing ready for the general public shortly. So here we have got the latest version, 2013 version of the Sortie Black 2.9er. We do a few models of this, actually 4 to be exact. This here is kind of the creme de la creme of the bunch. Looking at 120 up front on that, 100 mil rear in the back of this guy. Did again a nice sloping top tube on this for good standover clearance. The Sortie 2.9 Black is based off our 26-inch Sortie platform, which has been a really good bike for us and been well received. So the 29er's kind of taken over that category. This kind of aimed at your trail / XC rider. Starts at $6,000, and you have the XTR, XT, SLX, and a Dior version of this bike. So whatever price point you want to get one at, we've got one for you. So here we are checking out the Scapegoat. Scapegoat is kind of based also off of our Mission platform. Same exact geometry on the Scapegoat that the Mission has. The only changes are made by adding an extra inch on the front of the fork. You've got a 7-inch 180 mil fork on that guy, and that kind of raises things up, gives you a nice slack head angle, and it's really kind of geared towards your park rider, light free ride bike. Again, this, as the other bikes you've already seen, uses our proprietary knuckle box technology, and the bell crank here is kind of what drives that whole process. It's a low leverage ratio on that guy. We work pretty closely with Fox to custom valve all of our shocks. Nice thing that you'll also be able to see is some of the single-sided hardware on the non-drive side of the bike, and the whole point of that is that it makes it easy for you to access all of your main pivots without having to remove the crankset. Went with the Easton wheel set, bar and stem and post, and then you're running Saint brakes and XTR rear derailleur and shifters. This guy's going to set you back about $6,000, but it's going to be well worth it. Happy to be back out here in Boulder City. We're going to be at the show the next few days, so if you're in the area, stop by, say hello. If not, you can keep looking at the product here on MTBR, or you can check out any of the Diamondback product at www.diamondback.com.